One of the most fascinating exchanges in the Gospel of John comes in chapter 10 when Jesus is in the temple and he makes this astonishing claim. I and the Father are one. Now his listeners knew exactly what he meant and they pick up stones to kill him for blasphemy. And notice the strange response that Jesus gives. He appeals to Scripture in a surprising way that disarms their argument. He quotes Psalm 82 and says, "Is it not written in your law, I said you are gods?" So what's going on here? Well, in Psalm 82, God addresses Israel's judges. These are the human rulers who were supposed to represent God's authority and carry out justice. And he calls them gods. In Hebrew, the word is elohim, because they'd been entrusted with his word and his authority. And the problem was, those judges were corrupt. They ruled unjustly, and God warned them that although they carried his title, they would still die like men. So Jesus takes that passage and uses it here in a kind of lesser to greater argument. He's saying, if Scripture itself could call mere human judges gods without it being blasphemy, then how much more appropriate is it for me, the one sanctified and sent into the world by the Father, to call myself the Son of God? See the logic? If the term could be applied to sinful men, how much more fitting is it for the one who perfectly embodies God's authority? And notice the way Jesus frames it. He says, Scripture cannot be broken. That's his way of saying, you can't dismiss or nullify what's written. He's holding his accusers to the authority of their own Scriptures. He's exposing their inconsistency. If they accept that divine language could be used for men, they have no grounds to charge Jesus with blasphemy for claiming divine sonship. In fact, his argument sharpens the point. He's not simply a godlike representative, the way those judges were. He is the Son of God in the fullest sense, the one set apart and sent into the world to reveal the Father. This is such a brilliant rabbinic-style defense, and it's yet another glimpse of who Jesus truly is. Not just another teacher or rabbi, he's God incarnate who came to rescue us from sin and death.